Hello everybody, it is your captain here, Geronimo. Welcome to yet another episode of Let's Solve another Klingon ARG puzzle. Yesterday, depending on when you're watching this video, Star Trek Online has posted on their official social media sites this image with TC Luha in the description of the image. This is roughly translated from the Latin Klingon as to, but there is. But there is what? We have yet another very blurry image, what appears to be some sort of a medallion or a planet in the middle of it with Klingon Empire insignia. This image appears to be less blurry than the one we got last week, but I could be wrong. Okay, now what we have to do is follow the link, which leads us onto a Wix site, once again called Rory's First Harvest for some strange name. Name of the page is Home KLG1. We are met with two different options. First one is Aiva, which means part 1, and Aicha, which means part 2. If you click on the Aiva, it's going to lead you to the last week's puzzle if you haven't completed it. But as we did, you can watch this video if you haven't. We're gonna be clicking at Aicha. Once again, it means part 2. And here's a text. Hello again, friend. Or are you a friend? Today we will find out. Your loyalties and perceptions will be tested. But before we get to the difficult questions, here is another simple inquiry. Who killed Martok? Yesterday I had a live stream and there was this question in the stream, so I decided to replay the episode on which the Martok got killed. So, Jimpok killed Martok in a ritual combat. However, Korg took Martok's dead body away, reanimated him, and locked him up in a prison. Martok is alive, so who killed Martok? No one. We're led to the next part of the page. You saw this, haven't you? It was a quick flash of stars and I. What I thought first was that this is some sort of a system that kind of an eye is looking somewhere and we need to find it on a sector space and we'll get a password. There is a Klingon emblem, you click it, you have to go to a guest area and enter a password. Actually, the password is colors of the stars and colors of the eye. The password for this area is YORG, which stands for yellow, orange, red, green, and hazel like the eye. Type in the password, all lowercase, you're led to the third part of the page. In here, we have chancellors of the Klingon High Council. If you hover your mouse above any of the images of the chancellors of the High Council, you get a letter or string of letters. Those are actually bits and pieces of the link which you have to assemble. How to assemble them? You have to take all of the chancellors and assemble them in a chronological order. Take the letters and put them into a link. Links are all provided in the description. So we have Chancellor from 2151 and 2153. They're unnamed. I've put all of their names and years so it's easier for you on the screen. After that we have Lorel, Gorkon, Azidbur, Kimpak, Gowron, and Martok. So when you combine all of the letters into a link, you are taken to the next part. And another message. Was that not challenging enough? Well, there was a trick question about who killed Martok. We kept typing in Jimpok because it was technically true, but Korg brought him back, so no one killed him. No matter, your prize as before is information, this time in person, so to speak. One more time, a pad from the Starfleet Intelligence, name unknown, alias Bempuchlok, Jeula, son of Nun. This is the clearest image anyone in the Starfleet Intel has been able to capture of the agent known as Bechpuchlod, one of Jeula's sons of Nun. The highly trained sniper has 56 confirmed kills of the Alliance officers. His attempts to assassinate Sela herself was only stopped because of the heroic sacrifice of 3 Starfleet officers. He attacks from extreme distances. It is highly advised that officers engaged in counter-terrorist efforts against Jeula stay covered at all times. So apparently, the Berpuchlot is going to be one of the major enemies in hopefully the next story arc. Down below, we have another message. So let's hear what it has to say. Engage.
Greetings. We have met, but you do not know me. You and the entire galaxy heard the words of Jaula and Jumbak some 7 cycles prior. The time is coming soon where sides will be chosen. And before you make that decision, I would have you know more.
Who is that?
Listen now to how the Klingon Chancellor deals with his political rivals.
And so, because of your honorable conduct in battle and the leadership you have brought to this empire, I commend you to your new assignment. You will lead the ground assault to retake the moon of Caracas III from the forces of the traitorous Jaula.
Chancellor, the forces on Caracas are deeply fortified. It would be my honor to lead a mission against them. But a ground assault
will lead you to the glory so befitting your name and your house. You will face these traitors face to face, battler to
History
battler,
repeats.
and prove your mettle. Or perhaps you would prefer to refuse this honor.
So be it. Their blood will flow from my hands. And when I return, perhaps I will find a new hunt to begin, Chancellor.
We will await your return with great anticipation. Go with honor.
Okay, wow. Somebody has recorded and sent a message about what Jimpok does with his political rivals. What we heard in here has definitely shaken my trust into Jimpok, because I have a feeling that he's doing exactly the same thing as Martok done during the Deep Space Nine. If you remember, no, excuse me, not Martok, the Gowron. The Gowron tried to set up Martok. He was leading him into defeat after a defeat after a defeat, basically disgracing him for his own personal benefits. I have a feeling like Jimpok is just sending somebody else to die, a hopeless cause, and he is like, "You have no honor if you do not go." And then the other Klingon would be, "What? I'm going now!" So yeah, I'm kind of afraid it's going to lead up to that Jimpok is going to do something to split the Empire in half. Klingon civil war is apparently going to start. Who knows? Who knows? It's gonna be fun. I won't be going into speculation too much because who knows? I want to know what you think. I really had a lot of fun reading your theories, and until next time, crew, I love you all because you're the best. Geronimo, signing out.